Why Prince William will never forgive Camilla. When it comes to the British royal family, no grudge runs deeper than the one between Prince William and Queen Camilla. While the public might see smiles at royal events, behind closed doors, the wounds from the past have never fully healed. For Prince William, Camilla isn't just his father's wife, she's the woman who helped shatter his childhood, the woman who caused his mother years of misery, and the woman who, in his eyes, took the throne that should have belonged to Princess Diana. Despite efforts to rebrand Camilla's image, Prince William hasn't forgotten, and he may never forgive. In today's video, we are counting down the real reasons why Prince William will never accept Camilla, not just as queen, but as someone who played a direct role in the most painful chapter of his life. Let's get into it. Number 1. She destroyed his parents' marriage. To understand Prince William's resentment, we need to go back to where it all began, the affair. By now, everyone knows that King Charles and Camilla's relationship didn't start after Princess Diana, it started long before he even met her. Camilla was King Charles' first love, but royal pressures pushed him to marry someone considered more suitable for the throne. That someone was Princess Diana. For Prince William, growing up meant watching his mother suffer as the whole world speculated about his father's affair. By the late 80s, King Charles had resumed his relationship with Camilla behind Princess Diana's back. But it wasn't just a private betrayal, it was an open secret in royal circles. Princess Diana herself confirmed the devastation when she famously said, "There were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded." Imagine hearing your mother say that on national television. Imagine growing up knowing your father had chosen someone else over her and that the world had watched it all unfold. For Prince William, it wasn't just about his parents splitting up, it was about watching his mother's life unravel, her heartbreak dismissed, and her struggles ridiculed. And the woman at the center of it all? Camilla. How do you forgive someone for that? Number 2, publicly blamed for Princess Diana's misery. Even after Princess Diana and King Charles separated, the damage was far from over. The media relentlessly hounded Princess Diana, something Prince William witnessed firsthand, and at the heart of it all was Camilla. The British tabloids weren't kind to Princess Diana, they called her unstable, dramatic, and difficult, and many of those narratives came from sources close to Camilla and King Charles. Prince William grew up seeing his mother isolated by the royal establishment. She was labeled a problem, while Camilla was slowly being reintroduced as King Charles' true love, as if Princess Diana was just an obstacle that needed to be removed. Even at Princess Diana's lowest moments, when she was struggling with mental health and feeling abandoned, there was no public sympathy from Camilla, no apology, no acknowledgement of her role in the situation. For Prince William, that's unforgivable. It's not just that Camilla had an affair with his father, it's that she became part of a machine that worked to erase Princess Diana's pain, as if his mother's suffering never mattered. Number 3, no apology for Princess Diana's suffering. One of the biggest reasons Prince William has never fully accepted Camilla is that she's never publicly apologized. Despite everything Princess Diana went through, Camilla's never expressed remorse for her role in breaking up the marriage. No statement. No acknowledgement. Nothing. Instead, Camilla and King Charles have spent decades rebranding their affair as a grand love story. Their PR machine has worked overtime to convince the public that Princess Diana was always the outsider, that King Charles and Camilla were meant to be, and that Princess Diana was simply an unfortunate casualty in their romance. But Prince William remembers the truth. He saw his mother cry. He saw her struggle, and he knows exactly who was responsible for her pain. For him, Camilla's refusal to admit fault isn't just insulting, it's proof that she never cared about Princess Diana's suffering. And if she didn't care about Princess Diana, why should he ever accept her? Number 4, her rapid rise to Queen Consort. Perhaps the biggest betrayal in Prince William's eyes is how quickly Camilla rose to power. For years, the official royal position was that Camilla would never be queen. Even after she married King Charles in 2005, she was supposed to be known as Princess Consort when he became king. That was the deal. But then, in 2022, Queen Elizabeth herself changed the narrative in an official statement. She said she wanted Camilla to be known as Queen Consort. For Prince William, this wasn't just about titles. It was about his mother's legacy being erased. Princess Diana was supposed to be the only queen alongside King Charles. That was her rightful place. Instead, Camilla, a woman who'd been at the heart of Princess Diana's heartbreak, was suddenly being crowned, taking the title Princess Diana should have had. For Prince William, it felt like the ultimate betrayal, and one that he'll never forget. Number 5. Allegedly pressured King Charles to sideline Prince William in early royal duties. Prince William's resentment towards Camilla isn't just about the past, it's about how she's influenced his life even after Princess Diana's death. According to royal insiders, Camilla played a quiet but significant role in shaping King Charles' decisions about Prince William's place in the monarchy. In the early years of her marriage to King Charles, Camilla reportedly wanted to boost her own public image, which meant keeping Prince William in the background. Remember, at this time, Prince William was the future king, and the public adored him. Any event he attended overshadowed Camilla, so some sources claim she pressured King Charles to keep Prince William out of key royal duties, allowing Camilla and King Charles to cement themselves as the central royal characters. This wasn't just about public perception, it was about power, and Prince William knew it. Even today, there are rumors that Camilla plays a larger role in royal decision-making than people realize. Some insiders even suggest that her influence over King Charles has caused friction between Prince William and his father. For Prince William, Camilla wasn't just someone who broke up his parents' marriage, she became a roadblock in his own journey as future king, and that's not something he's likely to forgive anytime soon. Number 6. Erasing Princess Diana's legacy. One of the most painful betrayals for Prince William has been watching Camilla erase his mother's legacy, piece by piece. Princess Diana wasn't just a princess, she was an icon, a global humanitarian, and the most beloved royal of her time. But after King Charles married Camilla, traces of Princess Diana started disappearing, not just from the royal narrative, but from the very palaces she once called home. Sources inside Buckingham Palace have claimed that after Camilla officially became King Charles' wife, photos of Princess Diana were quietly removed from key royal spaces. Prince William, who grew up surrounded by reminders of his mother, had to watch as her presence was slowly wiped away. It wasn't just about photos, there was a noticeable shift in how the royal family spoke about Princess Diana. Once an icon in royal history, she was now treated like a painful footnote, someone the institution wanted to move on from. And for Prince William, that was unacceptable. Princess Diana wasn't just his mother, she was the people's princess, and the idea that Camilla, the woman who helped destroy her marriage, could push her out of history was something he could never forgive. Number 7. The 2005 wedding, forced to accept Camilla as stepmother. One of the most humiliating moments for Prince William came in 2005 when he was forced to publicly accept Camilla as his stepmother overnight. By that point, Prince William was already a young adult, and he'd spent his teenage years resenting Camilla's presence in his father's life. Unlike his brother Harry, who was younger and more adaptable, Prince William had vivid memories of Princess Diana's suffering, and he struggled with the idea of Camilla replacing her. But when King Charles and Camilla finally married, Prince William had no choice but to go along with it. The royal family expected him to smile, attend the ceremony, and publicly accept the woman who'd caused so much damage to his family. Behind closed doors, sources say Prince William was deeply conflicted. He was torn between his loyalty to the monarchy and his loyalty to his mother's memory. But there's one thing he made clear, Camilla was not his mother, and she never would be. Even now, Prince William rarely refers to Camilla in personal terms. While he plays the part in public, insiders say he keeps his distance, never letting her get too close to his family. Number 8. Leaked 1990 phone calls mocking Princess Diana. One of the most humiliating and painful moments for Prince William was discovering Camilla's private conversations about his mother. During the 1990s, intimate phone calls between King Charles and Camilla were leaked, and the world got a first-hand look at their affair. But what hurt Prince William the most was how Camilla spoke about Princess Diana in private. In one call, Camilla reportedly mocked Princess Diana's emotional state, dismissing her as unstable. To the world, Princess Diana was a woman crying out for help, but behind the scenes, Camilla and King Charles laughed at her struggles. Imagine being Prince William, a teenager at the time, reading these transcripts in the media, knowing that the woman your father had chosen over your mother thought so little of her suffering. For Prince William, this wasn't just a betrayal, it was a confirmation of everything he already felt. Camilla wasn't just an intruder in his family, she was someone who had no respect for his mother's pain. How do you forgive someone after that? Number 9. Using Princess Diana's jewelry as a deliberate provocation. If there's one thing that's particularly angered Prince William, it's Camilla wearing Princess Diana's jewelry. Princess Diana was known for her iconic collection of jewels, pieces that weren't just beautiful but deeply personal. Many of these pieces were either gifted by King Charles or held sentimental value tied to important moments in her life. After Princess Diana's passing, some of these jewels were meant to be passed down to Prince William and Harry, ensuring that her memory lived on through them. But then slowly, Camilla started wearing some of Princess Diana's most cherished pieces. One of the most controversial moments was when Camilla wore a sapphire and diamond brooch that looked eerily similar to one of Princess Diana's favorite sapphire chokers. To some, it was just a piece of jewelry, but to Prince William, it felt like a deliberate insult, a way of saying, "I won." For Prince William, his mother's jewelry isn't just decoration, it's a symbol of her legacy. And seeing Camilla wear pieces that once belonged to Princess Diana, that's something he'll never accept. Number 10. Undermining Princess Catherine. Prince William's resentment towards Camilla isn't just about Princess Diana, it's also about how she treated Princess Catherine in the early years of her relationship with Prince William. When Princess Catherine first entered the royal spotlight, she was seen as the perfect match for Prince William, graceful, elegant, and loved by the public. But not everyone was thrilled about her rising popularity. According to royal insiders, Camilla wasn't keen on Princess Catherine at first. She reportedly thought Princess Catherine was too common for Prince William and didn't have the air of aristocratic background expected for a future queen. Some sources even suggest that Camilla tried to subtly sideline Princess Catherine, pushing for Prince William to explore other options before settling down. But Prince William, who'd already lost one of the most important women in his life, wasn't going to let history repeat itself. He stood by Princess Catherine, refusing to let outside influences dictate his choice. Over the years, Princess Catherine has proved she's more than capable of being queen, but for Prince William, the early interference from Camilla is just one more reason to keep her at arm's length. Number 11. Rewriting history. Camilla's PR rehabilitation at Princess Diana's expense. One of the biggest frustrations for Prince William has been watching Camilla's carefully orchestrated PR makeover, a decades-long effort to rewrite history and reframe her as the tragic love of King Charles' life. After Princess Diana's death, Camilla was one of the most hated women in Britain. The public saw her for what she was, the woman who had an affair with the future king and contributed to Princess Diana's suffering. Her reputation was in ruins, and for years, the palace kept her in the background. But then slowly, the narrative started changing. Suddenly, Camilla wasn't just King Charles' mistress, she was his true soulmate. The press began calling their love story destined, as if Princess Diana had simply been in the way. Even King Charles himself participated in the rewrite, subtly downplaying his affair in interviews. Prince William saw it all happening in real time. He watched as his mother's pain was swept under the rug, replaced by this polished version of events that made Camilla look like a victim instead of the villain. And perhaps the most infuriating part, the same tabloids that once tormented Princess Diana were now the ones propping up Camilla's image. For Prince William, this isn't just historical revisionism, it's a blatant disrespect to his mother's memory. The world saw what really happened, and no amount of PR magic will ever make him forget. Number 12. Her children's privileges, lobbying for her grandchildren to get royal titles over Prince William's kids. If there's one thing Prince William takes seriously, it's protecting his family, especially his wife and children. So when rumors surfaced that Camilla had lobbied for her grandchildren to receive royal privileges, it was yet another reason for Prince William to resent her. Camilla has 2 children from her first marriage, Tom Parker Bowles and Laura Lopez. While they've largely stayed out of the spotlight, there have been whispers that Camilla pushed for her grandchildren to have increased royal access, even over Prince William and Princess Catherine's own children. This wasn't just about royal perks, it was about status and influence. Camilla was reportedly keen on securing royal invitations, titles, and advantages for her family, despite them having no actual claim to the throne. And according to insiders, she even used her influence over King Charles to try to make it happen. For Prince William, this was personal. His children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, are the future of the monarchy. The idea that Camilla's side of the family could be given privileges at their expense didn't sit well with him. It was yet another moment where Camilla seemed more concerned with securing her own family's position rather than respecting the future of the monarchy, and for Prince William, that was unacceptable. Number 13, the 2023 coronation, Camilla crowned queen while Princess Diana's title was stripped in death. One of the most painful and symbolic moments for Prince William was watching Camilla be crowned queen in 2023, taking the title that should have belonged to his mother. For years, the palace insisted that Camilla would only be princess consort, a title specifically chosen to avoid disrespecting Princess Diana's legacy. But as time passed, that promise was quietly abandoned. When the moment came, Camilla was not only crowned queen consort, she was officially titled queen. It wasn't just a name change, it was a complete erasure of Princess Diana's place in history. Princess Diana never got her coronation. She never got to wear the crown, never got to stand beside King Charles in victory. Instead, she was cast aside, her marriage declared a failure, while the woman who helped break it apart was now sitting on the throne. For Prince William, this was the final insult. His mother fought against the monarchy's rigid system, only to have her biggest rival take the position that was once meant for her. No amount of ceremony or royal tradition could make Prince William believe that this was right. Leak private family details, using the press to smear Princess Diana's memory. For decades, the British press has been a weapon used to control public perception, and Camilla knows exactly how to use it. One of Prince William's biggest grievances is the belief that Camilla played a role in leaking damaging stories about his mother. During Princess Diana's lifetime, many of the negative tabloid narratives about her, from calling her unstable to questioning her mental health, were believed to have originated from royal insiders close to King Charles and Camilla. But the leaks didn't stop with Princess Diana. Even after Princess Diana's passing, Prince William suspects Camilla continued to use the press to shape public opinion. Whether it's pushing stories that rehabilitate her own image or feeding narratives that paint King Charles as the long-suffering husband instead of the man who betrayed his wife, Prince William spent his entire life watching the media attack his mother. He knows that many of those attacks were orchestrated by people who wanted to clear the path for Camilla. For him, this isn't just about the past, it's about trust, and Camilla is someone he will never trust. Refusing to leave Anmar Hall, a Princess Diana-linked home, Prince William cherished. After Princess Diana's death, there were very few places left that still felt like hers. One of those places was Anmar Hall, a royal estate in Norfolk that Princess Diana loved and that held sentimental value for Prince William. It was one of the few locations where he could feel a real connection to his mother's past. But when King Charles and Camilla married, she reportedly fought to keep Anmar Hall for herself, despite knowing its significance to Prince William. To him, this wasn't just about property, it was about respect. Princess Diana had so few spaces in the royal family that hadn't already been erased. The idea that Camilla would claim one of the last remaining links to his mother's memory felt like a deliberate provocation. Prince William reportedly pushed back against this idea, but ultimately King Charles sided with Camilla. For Prince William, this was yet another example of his mother's legacy being diminished. First, her title, then her reputation, and now the very places she once called home. It was just another reminder that Camilla wasn't content with just being King Charles's wife, she wanted to take everything Princess Diana had left behind. So after everything we've uncovered, it's clear Prince William will never truly forgive Camilla for her role in breaking up his parents' marriage to erasing Princess Diana's legacy and securing her own power within the monarchy. Camilla's left behind a trail of betrayals that Prince William won't forget anytime soon. Sure, he may play the part in public, standing beside her at royal events, smiling when expected, but behind closed doors, the resentment runs deep. No matter how much the palace tries to rewrite history, Prince William knows the truth. But now I want to hear from you. Do you think there's any chance that Prince William and Camilla will ever mend their relationship, or is the damage too deep to repair?